good, I say myself. That's rice.
Want some lemon?
Yes, please.
That's my script there underneath yours, Norberto. Do you want me to serve you, Norberto?
Yes, please.
Lemon. Oh, thank you. Ashen.
Oh, that's a lemon.
That looks so good.
Oh, it smells lovely.
So you put the lemon on top of.
Yeah, a lot of it's meant to be very lemony.
Yeah, they're yours, Ash.
Right.
Dying to taste this. Yeah.
Looks gorgeous.
Does somebody want to take a picture of this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ask me to.
Wow.
Wow, that looks gorgeous, Jeanette.
Well, maybe
Let's
if you
make
taste
It's
one
cake
of both
or-
Ashes.
It's a mixture. Yeah.
Just leave your hands there, which will go really nice and purple. Lovely. And if you put your hands in there as well, it's really nice. Right, thank you.
Okay, so
Yeah, so
Good.
It's
It's better than Little Jerusalem, I'll be telling you.
Is it?
Yes.
really?
Yes. It was.
Okay, I'm just gonna get this.
Well, thank you.
Is that? You just
Yeah, no, because that's why. It's because his butcher is so good. Isn't it, Jeanette?
Is this the organic
butcher.
butcher?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his butcher's. He's great.
Wow.
Where's he?
And
Where is he?
Yeah, he's up there. He's brilliant.
Of course.
Please lemon on it because it's meant to be really lemony.
Why are all the girls sitting together and all the boys?
It's Irish life.
Yeah, and then Mick.
Well, explain that's something we do.
Okay, do you want to swap?
That really
Well, I did
is.
with the women.
Yeah.
Martin, there's one for you. Just
Bon
pass that up
appetit.
there, Martin.
Oh, thank you. May I have some lemon, please?
It turns out, like, I went up to the shop near, you know, if you go
Here, sorry, I'll just get one of those.
The bridge that goes up to Harris Cross.
Those make-
No, the bridge that goes up to Clogher Road. There's a shop there called Tim Gas, and I went in there and it's full of dried lemon.
What I was going to say, Thomas
It
didn't
turns
have
out once you know something exists, you
Wow.
find it everywhere.
Yeah, it's amazing, isn't it? Take them off and everything.
Yeah.
So this is fish and okay.
That's your one there.
Mick, as Berto pointed out, all the girls down one end, all the
Exactly,
mix
yeah,
it
well.
up.
Anybody
And then they'll be laughing in Palestine, saying, "Would you look at those Irish Catholics?"
Segregationist. Does everybody have a?
We do,
Yeah.
Okay.
This smells fantastic.
It's really good.
That
I really
green
like
stuff
it.
smells weird.
I love it. I really like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it as well.
Well, I know it's not like spinach, but it is a bit.
It is a bit
Sorrel?
like
It's a bit like sorrel or
Yeah.
something.
Grassy, isn't it?
No, but I love green
Crispy
stuff
type
like
grass.
that. I love it. And you feel healthy eating it, don't you?
This other dish is also from Palestine. It's Nikki Saunders' mother is from Palestine, and it's her kind of thing. And it took a lot of work and blackmail to get the recipe from her.
Really? And Jeanette
From the mum.
with panache. I'm going to. And Thomas and I, where is Thomas? I have to go all over Dublin to find the pine, not even pine nuts, cedar nuts. Where is he, Mick?
Well, it's a fish. Honestly.
You don't definitely something
I didn't go through it, I just shouted from the top of the
It's
stairs.
really good.
Is there something else? Thomas.
Thomas Mick's brother.
Should we be doing the thing while we're eating or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, are we doing the same parts as before, yeah?
Well, no, we will redistribute colours now.
Yeah.
I want it to be green.
Colour?
And I want it to be
You're going to be
green.
pink.
Pink. No, pink!
Pink is Maxine.
Yeah, and
You have one with no colours on it. We need one with colour.
What's that?
Grey is also free.
so just share. Just have one between two.
Okay.
So you're pink. That
Sorry.
means Norberto has to be yellow because he can't see the other colours.
You couldn't make it up, or the
I still want to be green. I have to be green, okay.
So
MLF.
pink, green, yellow,
Can I be?
dark blue.
Oh.
What dark blue?
I don't mind, can I just go this one? Turquoise perfect, yeah.
Turquoise, dark blue. What's left? What colour is this? Grey.
Grey
And red as well.
and red.
Okay, well then.
It's like Reservoir
Did you do red
Dogs.
before?
I did, yeah.
So you're doing grey this time, and Ashley, you're doing red. Red.
Red.
Okay, so green, grey, red, yellow, pink,
Turquoise.
turquoise, dark blue.
What are you?
We're not on this
We're gonna
stuff.
swap. Okay.
Should you be starting here at all? Maybe you should go and have your dinner in the kitchen.
Should we start?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm joking.
It seems as though I'm becoming a specialist at serving food.
Yeah, especially at the carving meat.
Okay, here is the Mlouklieh.
I don't know how to make it. That's why I don't eat it that often.
Is this one made of fresh or dry leaves? Dry leaves, of course. Since it's not the Mlouklieh season, Lara. Could you pass me the plate?
By the way, why don't we grow Mlouklieh in our garden?
Why? How do you grow Mlouklieh?
You need the hot climate. That's why it grows in Jericho and Gaza. But we could grow it in greenhouses. Maxine, could you pass me the lemon?
I was surprised the other day as to how expensive Mlouklieh is.
Really?
Thanks.
Yes, it's unreal. Also, trying to buy Mlouklieh in Ramallah is like trying to buy drugs. All the stores I went to only sold fresh Mlouklieh. They didn't understand why I wanted dry Mlouklieh. They thought I needed it because I was travelling abroad and wanted to take it with me.
It's true. A lot of people take it with them when they leave town.
Well, anyway, after a while of searching in vain, I met a guy who said he could hook me up with somebody who knows. He called this guy, and it was exactly as if we were trying to score dry Mlouklieh. And indeed, I went there and he pulled out some dry Mlouklieh from his pocket. Abu Ahmed sent you here, right?
What was
the secret
password?
I don't know. Abu Ahmed, maybe?
I'm a lech.
I think we have a big problem since the tastiest Mlouklieh is from Jericho. It's going to be harder for us to keep on getting it once the wall is completed. Yes, that's right.
It's also going to be hard to get all the fruits and vegetables.
I think we should grow Mlouklieh next to the wall.
And why?
Well, the wall will turn green.
That's illegal.
Really?
You'll be beautifying the wall like that. You will be beautifying the wall like that.
And what about the graffiti that's covering the wall then?
Anyway, they'll forbid you to start growing stuff next to the wall.
I'm against beautifying the wall.
There's no longer a comparative advantage because of this wall. So places that are good at growing certain things, like Mlouklieh in Jericho or apricots in Beit Jala, because of this wall, each Palestinian area has to grow all of its produce in one place.
So we lose the comparative advantage.
Exactly. Yesterday I was in Massa,
Where's Massa located?
North of Lapis.
You were there yesterday.
And how was that?
We went to visit a woman in her house which is entirely surrounded by the wall. Okay, here in Bethlehem we're completely surrounded by the wall. But the house of this woman and her family is surrounded by their own private wall. They created a closed military zone for them and the Israeli army monitors their house day and night. They're allowed to get out of the gate 2 times a day and nobody's allowed to visit them. We were only allowed to enter because we had a lot of foreigners with us and they're locked in.
Are they locked in the house all by themselves?
Yes, completely.
And how can people live like that?
Sometimes settlers come and start throwing stones at them.
Seriously?
Do they eat Mlouklieh in Israel? Do they make it?
Have they managed to confiscate this dish from them as well?
I don't think so. When I lived abroad, nobody ever mentioned Israeli Mlouklieh or Jews mellow.
Not like the hummus then.
I think it's not a very popular dish. People don't know about it. Mansak or McCabe, for example, are more well known.
So it's still in our hands then, it's our national dish?
No, let me tell you why. Each time I cook it for a non-Arab, they don't like it.
Right, but the 10th time they tried, they love it.
Exactly.
Claro.
All right, from 10 to 15 times?
I think because it's bitter. No, it's not. I think you have to get used to it.
No, it's gooey. I think a lot of people find it gooey.
Right. Americans especially don't like gooey stuff.
They start telling us about spinach.
Oh my God, how can you pair the two?
Exactly.
The biggest aphrodisiac in the world is Mlouklieh.
Come on, Lily, you're exaggerating.
Yes.
What is it?
Yes.
In the 14th century, the Egyptian sultan forbade it in Egypt because of its effects on society.
I don't believe it.
It's true, it was forbidden throughout his reign.
Oh, and and its name comes from the Arabic royalty.
Really?
Before in Bethlehem, for example, not all families could afford Mlouklieh.
You're kidding.
Yes, it was mainly the bourgeoisie who ate it.
Why?
because it was very expensive to obtain.
I'm going to Egypt at the end of the month, by way of Jordan, of course.
But why do you have to do that? Don't you have an American passport?
Yes, but my passport is not recognized by the State of Israel.
Me too.
And they stamped my Palestinian ID number on it.
And me too.
How did that happen? How did that happen?
They asked, do you have another passport?
Under the staple.
No, it's
Nana
not.
was detained for 18 hours, right?
16.
But as I understood, they discovered she has a Palestinian ID on the computer.
Did they also ask, did you have another passport?
Oh yeah, another passport. They always ask me that on the bridge. Every time I see them, they behind this glass thing, and I can see them, and they start, no, they're blah blah blah. Another passport, another passport.
They ask me if I have another one each time, and I say no.
And does it work? I'm always on my nerves like mad, especially when the passport is in my pocket. I think if they find out, they'll start beating the hell out of me.
But it's easy to say you don't have another passport than deny you have a Palestinian, because Palestinian passports are listed on their computer. I denied I had a Palestinian passport.
You know how they found out about my passport?
Wasn't it in your bag?
Yes, I told them I don't have anything but my British passport. They searched all my bags and found my Palestinian passport. They go, so you have a Palestinian passport? I say yes, but I like using my British. Why do you like using your British? You're visiting your own country.
Yeah, right, my country.
I said yes, because it's easier for me to use a foreign passport in my country.
Not that we want it, but we're easy to occupy. Yes, we're occupiable, and occupiable people will be occupied.
Pre-packaged, occupiable.
And we're occupied in so many different ways. For example, we're so busy here. We're completely occupied at things. Once a guy says to us, I'm so occupied these days, somebody else says, aren't we all?
Everybody, please take your place.